Hi, this is Megan. I guess I'll start by talking about whether or not I believe I'm a digital native or digital immigrant, but I would like to preface this conversation with I don't really like either of those terms. I don't think that just because a person is born into a set time frame, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are going to be inherently good at using technology. I don't believe that their brains are automatically wired different because people are born after 1980. I don't think that it's necessary to have technology in order to engage people born after 1980. So that said, I was born in 1977. I grew up with the first gaming console we had was a ColecoVision. We had an Atom computer. Soon after that, we had an Apple IIe computer that I think my dad was still probably using into the late 90s before he finally got online. Um, but yeah, I always grew up around a lot of technology. My mom worked in our elementary school as the media center lady, and she was in charge of the computers in there. I actually helped a lot of the teachers become accustomed to using computers, and during my fourth grade year, I spent a lot of time actually taking care of my teacher's digital electronic gradebook because he did not want to even attempt to really work with a computer. He was kind of an old man back in the 80s, and that just worried him a lot. Putting grades in and touching a computer was just so foreign to him. So I did a lot of that for him when I was a kid. Um, and then when I was in middle school and high school, I kind of fell away from technology a lot. I really preferred nature and just spending time with friends, and I really lost interest in watching television or playing video games or getting on the computer or anything like that. And I pretty much stayed that way up until I went back to college in 2003. And at that point, it was fairly necessary uh, to have email and participate in discussion boards on Blackboard and that sort of thing. So I mean, I'm fully immersed in technology now. This class has made me kind of rethink how I use technology because at this point, I kind of feel like this device runs my life. And watching the TED Talk video actually about the kids who would wait outside after school for their parents to pick them up, and they wanted that eye contact with their parents, and the first thing that they saw were their parents staring down at a screen. And that really kind of affected me in a profound way because I have a bunch of kids at home and I don't want to be that person. So I've been doing kind of a digital cleanse and gotten off Facebook, and it's not something I really participate in very much anyway. I'm more of an observer of Facebook rather than somebody who is posting things. I'm a fairly private person. I've never made a YouTube video before. I don't prefer to do this sort of thing at all, but I also see how it can be necessary and helpful. And to be able to know how to do this, I can then pass this knowledge over to my students if they're interested in making YouTube videos or whatnot. So I believe that technology definitely has its uses and it can be a very positive thing. I just don't want it to really overwhelm my life and my family's life. So that's something that I need to keep in check, and I'm looking to keep that in check a lot more. So I guess that pretty much answers the questions, and I look forward to working with you guys for the rest of this class.